February 7th and 8th, it's Sunday and Monday. It's a completely dark sky. Dead of winter. The sun and the moon are holding hands, conjunct, they call it in astrology, in Aquarius. And the question was posed to me, a very innocent question for you astrology students. How many of you think you know what astrology is, but you don't really know what astrology is? That's why I'm here. Astrology Answers asked me to help you learn astrology. So every single day, the sun moves 1 degree a day around the earth. And today, let's go back up to Aquarius. The sun and the moon are at the exact same spot. So when we say the sun's in Aquarius, that means the constellation that stays constant in the heavens. The constellation is the backdrop that never moves. But the sun is moving around the earth. And today, the sun is in Aquarius and the moon are both in the same constellation. And therefore, they're covering the same flavor. And that's the great question. The curious thing is, why does astrology work? A double Aquarius question. How is it? This is such a great question. I asked myself this for about 38 years. How is it that every session I do on the phone, it happens all day. I talk on the phone. I look at your chart. You don't know me from Adam. And I look at the chart and I go, oh, look, you're a double Aquarius with 3 planets in Capricorn. I bet you're super smart. And they go, how'd you know? Because some reason, when the planets are affecting us with the first breath that we take, there's a picture taken of the sky at that moment of your birth. And the astrologer runs outside from the hospital and looks at the eastern horizon, and that's how they determine your rising sign. What was rising on the horizon, which constellation, and where was the sun and moon? Well, the sun and moon were both in Aquarius today, and depending on what time you were born, we'll get your rising sign. And with that information, I'm going to describe who you are. Now, really, I'm going to tell you the honest truth, coming straight out of an astrologer's mouth. I don't get it. Only a double Aquarius would talk like this. They would tell you that they're so transparent. Aquarians say things that no one else is supposed to say. I don't get it. It's a gravitational pull. Obviously, the moon affects the Earth's tides. The Farmer Almanac can tell us when the tides go up and down. Clearly, the moon's influencing us. But Pluto is so far out that we can't even see it. And yet, it has one of the most powerful influences in astrology. So it's a mystery. I'm first to tell you, but what I can confidently say to you after all these years and my radio shows and the book that's about to come out next month, Deborah Silverman's book called The Missing Element is coming out, I can confidently tell you that astrology works. And a double Aquarius, when the sun and moon are together, they get born with a fascination with the cosmic picture. They have a natural interest in asking the questions about what is the nature of this world. And unfortunately, we don't always get the answers. But the most important thing when the sun and moon are in Aquarius is to ask the questions, because that's the sign of an inquisitive mind. And most of all, it's not the answers that matter, it's the innocent humbleness that says, as I'm saying to you, I don't really get it, but I'm fascinated, most of all by the human mind and its quirks, and Aquarius is the essence of quirkiness. There's no such thing as normal. It's a setting on the dryer. And I'll tell you this, Aquarians don't fit into normal. So with the sun and moon in Aquarius and 3 planets in Capricorn, the question was posed, how do you know where the sun is? Every single day, it moves 1 degree and it's predictable. So you can open up the astrology books or in the newspaper and say, oh, if I was born on February 7th, every year, the sun is in Aquarius. It's so predictable. What's not so predictable is how strange we all are because there's so many configurations. You want to learn more? DeborahSilvermanAstrology.com. Astrology Answers brought me to you today because I wanted to tell you, study astrology, keep asking questions, never let your mind think you know. The humble mind is the hungry mind that keeps on being yielded and responsive to saying, tell me more, I didn't get it.
No.
I said the sun moves around the earth, but it's the other way around. The earth moves around the sun. See what I mean? This is the nature of language, and you probably fell for it. How many of you wanted to correct me? I have somebody here with 5 planets in Capricorn. She figured it out. So as long as you understand the sun's moving, I don't care what it's moving around, but it moves 1 degree every single day, we're on the same page.